Wait a minute. It's 11? Oh no! Hello, everybody. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Hello. It's me, Maxi. I went to make coffee. I didn't realize it was already 11:01. Oh no! Hello, everyone. Let me put on something nice and chill, by the way. Some lo-fi Leah. Let's go. How's the volume there on the music? Let me see. Let me just skip forward. That's fine enough. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my show. Hello. The name is Maxi. Pronouns are they, them. Hello. Beep boop. Victor, oh my god. So, hi, Tseku. I was literally about to type this into the chat when I realized it was 11:01, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta start cooking. But I was gonna say, Tseku, are you feeling more like a human being now? Tseku streamed for 4 hours earlier today, because it is their birthday. Happy birthday to Tseku, by the way. If we could get a bunch of, if we could get a cake and bouquet of flowers for Tseku, please. Flowers und Keki. How do you say flowers in German? You know what? I do have to mildly apologize, by the way, because I know everyone is like, Max, when is German happening again? German is not happening this week. That's true. Blumen, thank you. Blumen, that makes sense actually. Yo, thank you for the flowers and the cakes for Tseku. Yeah, Tseku has a lot of work to do. So this week's I can't even zoom in enough that I can move. There you go. So this week is actually Bloomen. They see me bloomin', they hatin'. So this week is gonna be pretty darn simple. Today and Wednesday, working on RPG. Tuesday, Thursday, making art for the RPG. And Friday, we play Pokemon. The one thing, I feel like the identity of my streams is quite simple. On my streams, we get work done. And I have been thinking nonstop about my upcoming role-playing game, inspired by Monster Hunter. You can't even see it! You can't even see it! What if I do this? What if I do this? What if I do this, okay? What if I do... There you go. No, this still doesn't work? Wow. Alright, never mind. It appears that I have been betrayed by, Firefox. Anyway, so, this week, we're going to be working on my role-playing game. My pseudo deadline for it is the middle of next month. So we have some time to get there. Over the weekend, Kitty and I had a lovely meeting, and we decided on the big mechanics of the game. We have finally given names to all the monster species, and we have decided on the, I kid you not, 10 weapons that the game will ship in September. There will be 10 weapons. We have decided on the 10 weapons. Some of them are weird. We have put some weird weapons in there, but I feel like that's part of the fun. For anyone out there who's like, how is this just gonna be Monster Hunter with the serial numbers scratched off? Not quite. I would like to make it something a little bit more mine, for sure. So don't expect there to be a weapon called the Gun Lance and a weapon called the Insect Glaive. One, because I don't want to get sued. Also because, you know, having the room to make your own game gives you the ability to play with things a little bit. So we're gonna have some fun weapons. As for the plan for today, I have a bunch of random tables that I need to make. So it's gonna be random table time. I have been writing the rules in all these assigned documents. We're not super gonna worry about those today. The more time intensive part of making a game, honestly, for me, is just making all the tables. Yo, Victor also has a deadline approaching. Can I just say, Victor, by the way, how dare you? How absolutely dare you? On Tseku's stream, by the way, when we were talking about Hades Town, Victor made the most cruelest joke of all time. It was so good. It was so well paced that I was like, Victor, have you made this joke before? Victor, have you made this joke before? Looking back on it, I was absolutely destroyed. I was it took me a second, and then once I got it, oh my god. I just want to say, listen, Chips is very quotable. We love Chips here. But Victor might be the funniest person in my chat. Like, Victor puts in the work. Victor might be the funniest person in chat. I just want to say it. I just want to say it. Just being honest, honestly. Victor is a pun machine. I don't even feel like they're puns. I feel like this, Victor gives you the 1, 2, 3 punch, you know? Like that Hades Town joke was really good. And I would not dare paraphrase it for fear of ruining the fun of the joke. Absolutely not. Let me just really quickly check if all my messages went up online. Did I share? Sometimes on Twitter I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna schedule the tweet, and then I schedule it for like a week from today because Twitter is a broken hellscape. Okay, everything's good. Hi, Joestar.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We're gonna be working on the role-playing game today. Hello. Nice to see you again. So many lovely people from Zeku's chat. Yo, I wish if I had gotten up an hour earlier, I would have caught more of Zeku's birthday stream. But I would have also had the energy and the mental capacity to doodle a Zeku. I want to doodle at Zeku. New Zeku looks so cute. Alright, I'm sipping on my coffee. I'm feeling good. Doodle a me. Yeah! Doodle a Zeku. Alright, so plan for today, okay? Am I gonna make literally, you know what? I'm gonna duplicate the writing title. Just copy that. Paste the duplicate. Bring it down. Bring me down. Put you right here. We're gonna put you over here. And we're gonna edit this. This is gonna be the list of things that we want to check off, also known as Chekhov's gun. In before Chekhov's gun. No, boxes we want to check. So tasks to do. Do the tables for all the NPCs. Do the tables for monster species. Now I want you to be aligned to the left, please. To the left. All the things you own in a box to the left. So let's just make this like, make you, and this is gonna be what? There's 6 NPCs, so it's like 0 out of 6. And for you, it's gonna be 0 out of 12. That looks kind of ass. Let's do this instead. There we go. Now, what if I do this? At least it looks kind of okay. All right, so I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna grab you over here, and I'm gonna make you small. I make you small. We make you small. There we go. All right. Now we have a little thing guiding us on what needs to happen. So let me actually. It does not look even. And we know that things looking good is half the work. There we go. All right. I have changed my mind about that 6. There we go. All right. Welcome back to designing. So, do I need a piece of like concept art? I'm not sure. So, let me walk you through the design process. I'm also going to turn on the timer, by the way. 3, 2, 1, go. Time to focus. Okay, so in this game, there will be non-player characters, NPCs, who serve as people in the small town that you're serving to protect. In this game, inspired by Monster Hunter, you're playing as a trained hunter of monsters who goes around hunting monsters in the name of the village. Now, this village is a small little thing on the edge of the wilderness where the monsters lay, and you're there to slay. This town, instead of there just being like a building where you go make weapons, there's actually an NPC there. And as part of creating the town, you also create the people who are there. There is an elder who is actually the person in charge of progression. Basically, after doing one page left, after doing my role-playing game one page left, which is literally right here. After making this role-playing game, I realized that I absolutely love... Wow, what a roundabout way to get there. I realized that I absolutely love... Anyone says slay? OMG, is that a Seku reference? So, and by the way, hi Kitty! Love you! So, after fitting the rules for a game on one page, I have never wanted to make rule books ever again. Basically, for this role-playing game, I'm gonna make it as simple. I'm gonna make the rules as easiest to consume as possible. No worries, Kitty. Let me know if you catch a shiny. And remind me, I have to send you my Mantike, by the way. I gotta send you my Mantike when I get a chance. So, in this game, all the rules for how, let's say, the canteen work are in one sheet. That is also the sheet where you keep track of things with the cook and the canteen. It's all just one. No, rule books are important. Joster, you're correct. There will be a rule book. But what I mean is that when you print out the sheets, you're like, here's all the buildings in the town. The buildings also have the rules in them. And the rules will be pretty light and consistent. So that way, you know, it's thematically appropriate. And also, it's really easy to keep track of the rules. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the canteen to have a meal. You literally grab the paper, the sheet of paper that has the canteen on it. And you're like, oh, here we go. So, as part of setting up the town, you literally roll on a couple of small tables to figure out what the people who run this place are like. These are really simple tables, by the way. There are D4s. There's only 4 options. You roll the person's pronouns. The pronouns, of course, are really, really simple. You know, she, he, they, it, its. So that's 1d4 easy. Oh my god, Victor. Victor says, and I quote, I'll make the rules as easy to consume as possible. Oh, so the thumbnail did not lie. Yeah, it's gonna be, again, the original title for this stream was gonna be Let Me Cook. I meant to say, Let Me Cook. Which is funny because, you know, I'm cooking a big piece of monster meat. So you roll the pronouns, you roll what archetype of character they are, and what their demeanor is. And that gives you enough to have a character. These are not gonna be like Iron Valley style characters where, like, you know, they have like a list of likes and dislikes. It's a little bit simpler than that, but I still want them to have color. Let me go and see if I can find where I wrote. I already did part of the elder. Here we go. So some of the ideas, and again, like, I want these to be like brief but also very like colorful. So I was thinking the archetype for the elder, like, you know, you go up to the elder and the elder can be a retired hunter, and I like that. I like the idea of it being like they are a retired hunter. Makes sense. The oldest person you've ever seen. Again, I like the idea that you're like, who is the elder of this town is literally like an ancient person, an ancient grandma, you know? I like that idea. Now, these last two, I don't know how to frame them. I want options for a character that gives you a sense of their personality, right? A retired hunter tells you that it's someone who used to hunt like you do. The oldest person, you know, gives you definitely a very good mental image and maybe a bit of an essence of their personality. The hardest working person in town, I like this one. The hardest working person in town. I kind of like that. In the village. I like that because I love the mental image of like the elders running around all over the place, just like trying to like make all the pieces of the town work. I kind of like that. I don't know if the phrasing is like the best, but you know, it's there. Let me just make, if I make this too big, it's not gonna fit. Whatever, it's fine. The last archetype for an elder, I was thinking, you know, a retired hunter, someone who's old, someone who works very, very hard, which again, it doesn't tell you their age. It just tells you that they're their personality, an essence of their person is that they're always working hard. And the last one, a youth bearing the crown of duty. That's just a little bit too wordy. A youth is definitely like way too like short. Basically, I want it to be someone who's young. I want it to be someone who's young. Can you just please just delete these guys to never bother me ever again? So I'm like, I don't know if anybody has any idea of how to rephrase that. A youth, someone who's young. Like the idea of the town elder. I could maybe make it the town leader. I don't know. The town boss, not really. I like elder, but I like the idea that like a young person is actually the town elder. Like they've ended up in this situation. A youth. I mean, like, bearing the crown of duty is like, it's just too much. It's just too much. It also implies like royalty kind of stuff. Like, oh, like this child is somehow the one in charge. Oh, someone too young. Ooh, I like that. Kitty says someone who's too young to be in this position. Recently ascended, says Dallas. Someone too young for this position. I kind of like someone too young for this position, which some people could read it as being like, hey, it's baby mayor. But you could also be like, oh, they're like a teenager. Town elder isn't an elder. Yeah. Again, like that's why this name could change. I don't know if there's a better name than town elder, town leader. I don't know. Baby mayor confirmed. Yeah, there we go. It's happened again. Town baby. So, so you roll a character and you roll, okay, our character is going to be or the elder is going to be a retired hunter, boom. And then you roll their demeanor. So how they carry themselves, right? There isn't a lot of like social like rolling in this game. So this demeanor kind of infers a lot of how the person behaves. So one of the demeanors that I wrote, wise beyond years, just makes sense. Wise beyond years is, that just works for me. Beyond years. So, and I'm thinking, how do they work? You know, a retired hunter who's wise beyond years, that makes sense. Someone who fought a lot and now they're doing their best to keep the town afloat. The oldest person you've ever seen who's also wise, makes sense. Kind of like a Master Roshi kind of guy. The hardest working person in the village, but is also wise. I like that. That's definitely someone wearing too many hats. And someone too young for this position, but is also wise. That works for me. I like that. Cautious of the outside world. That's another really like classic stereotype, you know? It's like, you know, what is their demeanor? They're cautious of the outside world. For the hunter, it makes sense. Maybe they saw some shit out in the wilderness. The oldest person has definitely had enough experience to see some messed up things. The hardest working person, they want to protect the town, so they're cautious. And someone too young definitely has reason to be cautious. My question is, what are other two demeanors? What are other two paradigms of being like the person in charge of a town, the town elder? Jolly? Oh, there should be someone who's just jolly. That is actually really, really good. What's one way of phrasing jolly? Oh my, yeah. A barrel of laughter? A barrel of laughs? Is that funny? How do we feel about a barrel of laughs, by the way? Or that's not the same energy, isn't it? That's not the same energy. We need like jolly, like excited, good time to be around, and then like someone who's just bitter. We need like absolutely just like bitter. To juxtapose jolly, maybe incredibly, yeah, bitter or jaded. Yeah, the Duppy is correct, by the way. Jolly despite their role. Okay, actually, I have an idea. What if we just make the demeanors one word? Wise, cautious, jolly, bitter. I like that. People in chat, bitter or jaded? Go. Bitter or jaded? Me, Maxi, same brain. Thank you. Valid. I think bitter or jaded, because those are definitely two things. Wow. Welcome back to Kitty says jaded. Joster says bitter. Bitter because there's already a J. Dallas makes a good point, actually. See, welcome back to Max's things that are just objectively true. You know, these are just two things. They are two things. I think Dallas makes a good point. Yeah, just go. Yeah, we already have a J. And if this get organized alphabetically, it would be cautious, jaded, jolly, wise. I'm not sure if I like that. I like bitter. I like bitter. Bitter feels a little bit more active. Like when someone is jaded, like their spirit, it feels like broken, you know? Like they're never gonna try again because they're jaded. But a bitter person might be willing to like strike back, you know? I like that. Retired. Now, can I? A part of me is like, can I make these like shorter? Would making these shorter make them like pop more? Just retired hunter. Incredibly old. Workaholic is not fun. I should not say workaholic. That is not a fun vibe. And just a youth. I don't know. Let me look up synonyms for leader. God damn it, Victor. God damn it. Chief? How do we feel about chief? How do we feel about chief? The town chief? Chief kind of works. Chief. The leader or leader of an organization, body of people, the highest of authority. Might have baggage, but somewhat works, yeah. I recognize that you know, let's just say it, you know, the indigenous people, okay, yeah, you know what? That's, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, Kitty's right. It has some, like, indigenous people parallels. Chieftain? Is Chieftain better? Is Chieftain better? Chieftain does feel more like a fantasy game thing. It is interesting because Chieftain definitely has that color of like, this feels more like a, because you know, I haven't stated this outwardly. It feels like it's the same, but I don't know. I'm gonna put a pin on this. Chieftain. Village head. Maybe. I have to put a pin on this. I mean, I'm literally gonna just add a comment. Insert comment. How about another word for this? How do we maintain the cave punk slash prehistoric vibe without going into indigenous people? Indigenous people. That would be messed up. Shaman? No, I feel like Shaman has way more baggage, Joestar. Is also the name of a tank? Chieftain? Really? So no village head? How dare you, Doppy? How absolutely dare you, Doppy? Someone too young for this position. Just too young for this position. Hardest working person in the village. Oldest person you've ever seen. Oldest person you've ever seen. Alright, so let's move on. Let's leave that in the background. The easiest way to burn out your brain is just to try to like bash it against the wall until you figure out a solution. We can worry about that later. So let's talk about the quest marms. So this needs to get changed. Let me just literally immediately add comment. Change this. So in Monster Hunter, there's guild marms. Marm is another word for ma'am, by the way. And basically in Monster Hunter, there's always a lady or some sort of person in charge of giving you quests. There's a giant quest board, so people put up their requests there. In this game, there will be a person who keeps track of the requests that have been put up. When you want to take on a new quest, for instance, hunting a new monster, quest giver or or tracker actually. I like tracker, but I feel like it gets away. Quest giver feels a little bit too video gamey. I'm gonna write this down. Quest giver. Tracker, maybe. I can definitely like tilt this for sure. So for anyone who's wondering about the mechanisms, by the way, the chieftain elder mechanism, this is how you unlock higher tiers of monsters. You do things literally on the sheet for the elder slash chieftain. There's like every time you do one of these tasks, check a box. And once you have checked X number of boxes, you can actually move on to the next tier. Kind of the way that stars work in Monster Hunter. You have to do X number of things, like you have to order a lavish meal at the canteen once. Or like hunt a small / pack monster. And once you do that, you can unlock medium-sized monsters, then you do some other things, you unlock large monsters, then you unlock variants of large monsters, and then you unlock the godlikes. The equivalent of elder dragons, the godlikes. Monsters so powerful that you have to play the game for a long time before you can fight them. Monsters that may or may not, like, I'm not saying they should have like triple digits, but I'm like, these guys are like powerful. But anyways, so that's the mechanism for the Elder, right? You unlock things through the Elder. The quest board, that's where you get quests to go on things, right? And by the way, another little mechanic that I'm having fun with is that every one of these buildings, as you do things in them, you check a little tracker, by the way. And you actually unlock like, basically like hard events from Iron Valley. For instance, let's say that after you complete 3 quests, you roll a d4 and you have that event with the quest giver. Like you learn more about their past, you learn about a monster that once like kicked their butt, or like you learn why they moved to this small town, like stuff like that. Like just like little sweet things that I feel like will make them feel more than just NPCs sitting in a corner waiting for you to interact with them. Now, as to archetypes of quest givers, I'm almost like, I don't want to say like the village sweetheart, because that I don't know if I like those vibes. I think one of them should be a tracker, actually. A monster tracker, village tracker, I'm thinking, I'm just gonna go like village sweetheart for now. I don't know if I like it. There's like someone who's just like incredibly nice. I kind of like that. Now, other archetypes. Okay, so you're young and sweet. It would be kind of lame if these were all like you were a retired hunter. I don't know if I like that. It kind of gives the feeling that the entire town is hunters. I do kind of think that like social oh, I do love social. Everyone's favorite. Actually, I like social butterfly actually. Social butterfly. Although everyone's favorite is kind of funny, but I think social butterfly like gets the point across actually. Because I like everyone's favorite, but I don't know if people will understand what that means. I think social butterfly gets you there. Social butterfly. Oh, I want like a nerd. I want someone who's like obsessed with learning about monsters. Monsters #1 fan. Oh my god. A bona fide monster geek. Is that funny? Because like now I'm picturing #1 monster research. Oh, I like. Oh, there. Yeah, there you go. The encyclopedian. Ooh, I like that actually. These are 2 vibes, yeah. Well, actually, living encyclopedia. Hey, can I spell? Encyclopedian. Welcome back to Maxis. I know how to spell, by the way. Keeper of tablets. I kind of that's nice. Living encyclopedia. There's something about. I really like the color of living encyclopedia, by the way. Like, yeah, we have someone who's like incredibly social, someone who's incredibly smart. I want someone who's just like a nerd for monsters. But how would you call that? Monster fan? Librarian? Oh, I feel like living encyclopedia gets us there for sure. Has never once read a book would be kind of hilarious. Has never once read a book. So in Monster Hunter there is a guild. There's an organization that kind of like organizes hunters. Collector? Ooh. Monster collector? Hi, Ronnie.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We're designing the role-playing game today. Oh, we have actually done one of the tables, by the way. We have done one of the tables, by the way. We did the elder. So, a character who is a living encyclopedia, social butterfly. I want them to just be like a huge geek. Fascinated with monsters. Obsessed with monsters. Creatures collector. I'm not sure about collecting, because there really isn't a mechanism in the game for collecting monsters. So I don't even. I feel like someone who's just obsessed. I feel like the kind of person who would be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're fighting a Kuroryu. No, Kageryu. You're fighting a Kageryu? You're fighting a Renryon? Oh my, don't you know about Renryons? Oh my god, they have the coolest things. I like that. Obsessed with monsters, living encyclopedia, social butterfly. What's one archetype? Pokemon fanatic. Oh my god, Rane. What's another trait? What's another like archetype for someone who gives away? Watch captain. Oh, I like that. Ooh. What? Captain? Town guard? I kind of like, so yeah, there's something here. I'm pulling at it the way that you pull on like a piece of yarn. Town's guard. Obsessed with monsters. Watch captain. Captain feels good. I like captain. I just don't know how we get there. I like it should be captain something. Captain of the guard? Captain of what? You know what? How about I just write down Dallas's idea and then just roll with it? Watch captain makes sense. This one might need to get rephrased later, but I'm just gonna leave it in for now. Now, what would be the demeanor? What would be an interesting way to change the demeanor of the person in charge of giving out quests? So for Chieftain, we had like wise, cautious, jolly, and bitter. And I'm thinking like for the quest giver. I don't know if somber is funny. Overexcited. Overexcited is kind of funny. Serious? Impatient? Oh, I like impatient. Impatient actually, like, there's some... And energetic is good, too. Energetic is good. Impatient, energetic. Easygoing. There's definitely There's actually easygoing. Yeah, I like easygoing, actually. I'm not sure about foodie. I'm not sure how that's a demeanor, per se, but I like it. Oh, but now we have two ones with ease. Impatient, easygoing. Is there another word for energetic? I guess I could just do this. Energetic. Active, aggressive, dynamic, industrious? No, none of these. None of these work. Carefree. Carefree is so good. Energetic. Carefree. Maybe they give you better quests if you bring a snack. He. Oh my god, Rane. Carefree so much better, by the way. This is the other one I thought of also starts with E. Okay, so they're impatient. Hi, Lord Peace.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Hello. Energetic, impatient, carefree. I feel like we need like one like almost negative trait. Jesus Christ, that quote. That's 408. That's pretty recent. Lazy? Sleepy? What if it was sleepy? What if it was sleepy? How do you feel about sleepy? I feel like lazy's a little bit too harsh. Because I feel like, you know, like if your quest giver was lazy, I feel like it would be a bad vibe. What do we think about sleepy? Oh my god. That's a good Charlie quote. Is let's make a game together, the new let's make a band. Destroyed, heartbroken, annihilated. I'm EP. You are EP. Underprepared? I'm not sure if I like underprepared, I'm not gonna lie. You know, these give me something. Let me, by the way, we're on break, by the way. Consider getting up and stretching. I'm gonna do that really quickly. So while I'm stretching, let's keep on thinking, okay? So, let's move over to cook. So, what are some, cook archetypes? I want it to be literally like something about like a mom or like a parent, you know? I feel like a mom or a parent would be really fun. Oh man, I'm doing like the circles that Chips taught me with my hips, and man, it feels good. All right, let me just bend down and touch my toes, and then we're done. Okay. So let's think. Parental figure. Parental figure is okay. I feel like it needs a little bit more color. I kinda... For a cook, I really like a retired hunter, but I don't know how to get there. Homestyle chef. Remember, kids, don't go outside. This is fair. It's hot outside. Don't go outside. It's hot inside too, yes, but at least... I'm sorry. Gordon Ramsay. Oh my god. Ronnie says, kids, don't go outside. I got stung in my hand for walking home. I started choking it when I read that. I was like, oh no, that's awful. So actually, you know what? I think Joestar makes a good point. Could people in chat name famous, fictional, and real life chefs? And we'll just take their personalities. What are some famous cooks? Because Gordon Ramsay, I feel like it's just literally like they are like Guy Fieri. Oh my god, Guy Fieri would be so good. Head pats and hugs. Okay, how would we describe Guy Fieri as an archetype? Like how would you describe Guy Fieri as an archetype? Easygoing? No, like he would be kind of jolly. Lives, breathes. Like he only cares about one thing: cooking. Anthony Bourdain is actually not that bad of a take, actually. Oh, you know what? I like the archetype of like cook, like has traveled the entire world, has seen most of the world, has traveled the world. How would you describe Guy Fieri? Flavor facilitator, how dare you? Obsessed with flavor. You must has traveled the world. Am I going to legitimately show person? Ah. Okay. What if a part of me is like, what if the archetype is like fought a monster once and has yet to shut up about it? That's kind of funny, but it's not really it. Ooh. Cook and entertainer. Cook and entertainer. I kind of like cook and entertainer. Meal and a show? Is meal and a show funny enough? I'm just hunting for the alliteration. How dare you? Is meal and a show too bad? Oh, hey there, Hunter. Welcome to Hunting in Flavortown. Well, ready to hunt in Flavortown. Okay. I need to. Something with an M. Something with an M. Oh my god. Wait. Cooking terms. Cooking terms with M. Marinate, mince, and Hey, stay tuned and get ready for another episode of Marinade, Mince, and Monsters. Sorry. It's a parallel to, you know, drive-ins, dive-ins, and dives. Thank you. Welcome to Dungeons and Diners and Dragons and Drive-ins and Dives. Thank you, Dale. Meal and a show. The meal is a show. Has traveled the world. Meal and a show. We need someone who's like, I feel fulfilled. Okay, there you go. I'm also thinking innkeeper. Okay. Someone who knows all the rumors in town. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Kitty. Yeah. You're not wrong. Innkeeper. So innkeeper, someone who knows all the rumors in town. Rumor mill is kind of fun. Has traveled the world, meal and a show. Gossip keeper. Oh my, there's a word here. What do you call someone who just is all about gossip? It's all about the gossip. Gossip monger. That's a little bit harsh. I see where you're going, Victor. It's a little harsh. A gossip? Shameless gossip? Busybody? Not quite busybody. Also, hi, Arena.
Welcome.
Okay, so has traveled the world, meal and the show. Social butterfly we have on another column already. Thank you, though. Shameless gossip. So now I want one that makes the cook appear to be like a total sweetheart. Because like in Monster Hunter, a lot of the cooks are like cute. There's like a cute cat. There's a cute grandma cat in Iceborne. In Rise, it's literally a child. A child. Big and lovable. Oh, let's go! Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Kitty.
Poggers moment.
That is so good, Kitty. Big and lovable is so on the money. All right, so now let's talk about the demeanors of a cook, by the way. So, what kind of passionate about cooking? What other demeanors can you have about cooking? You can be passionate about it. Intense. Ooh, I think that's better than passionate, actually. Damn it! Okay, in that case, I'll do passionate instead of intense. Passionate, and then I can do irritable. I like irritable. I like passionate. Intense is good. I might keep intense for someone else. So we already have an I. Irritable, passionate. I want one. I guess maybe this is easygoing. Stoic? My only issue with stoic, okay? And I've always had this issue with stoic as a trait, is that like a stoic is not so much the presence of emotion, but the absence of emotion, which to me feels like not as fun. That's like in the following field, write down your personality, and then you're like, I don't have a personality, and I'm like, that's not really an answer to the question. I see where you're going with stoic, and I wonder if we can twist that. Good listener is kind of fun. So what's empathetic, compassionate? What is your favorite color? Black. I see where Victor is going at. Or what's your favorite color? White. Which in light is the presence of all colors, but whatever is fine, don't worry about it. Good listener. Empathetic? Welcome back to empathetic. No, there's nothing wrong with liking black. I like black. It's just that black is the absence of color. So like Victor was making a joke about how nurturing is kind of nice, actually. Sympathetic. Sensitive? So what about sensitive? Do we like sensitive? I kind of like sensitive. Or affectionate? Caring? Caring? Anyways, so the joke that Victor was making, because the original setup was like, hey, tell me what your personality is, and you say no personality, right? And like, in print, black is the absence of any hue or color. Meanwhile, in light, white is the absence of, or the presence of all colors. So it was, yeah. Also, I like black. Yeah, I'm Mexican. I like black. I'm Mexican from the city. We like black. People are like, ooh, what do people wear? What do counterculture people wear in Mexico? All black, all black, all black, always. There is no other color. There's only black. Irritable, passionate. What's another? Irritable, contentious, petulant, prickly, resentful, surly, brooding. Oh no, irritable was the right answer all along. Good listener, stoic. What's a good synonym for stoic? Stoic. Aloof, no. Sober, unemotional, no. Don't. Nurturing. I like surly characters. I guess my only stoic. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce things, okay? Stoic. Stoic. Stoic sounds like a German word. I'm working so hard on arting, but I am amused. No, that's Psycho, have fun. Listen, don't let me stop you from having fun. Irritable, passionate. I like caring. There's something about caring that just like gets me. It's like, oh, they're like actually like a lovely person. You can be a shameless gossip and still care. Stoic. Now, okay, welcome by the way, that stoic has reached a point now where it no longer sounds like a word to me, it sounds like a sound.
Oh my god, you're such a good writer.
Fancy? Ooh, I love fancy. Although actually, fancy might be better for the shopkeep actually. I'm taking fancy for the shopkeep. Although maybe, you know what? No, I changed my mind. The cook should be fancy. You're right, Dallas, you're right. Oh my god, Victor, yes. I see you two are a fellow person of culture. And speaking of the shopkeep, what are some shopkeep archetypes? I would also I want to steer clear from some of like the big like negative ones, like I only care about money. Time is money, friend. Where's my money? So I'm thinking. The funny thing is that in Monster Hunter, the shopkeeps never have any personality. They're just literally a guy selling things. So we have to dig down here, by the way. Jokester? Ooh, I like that. Jokester. Local jokester. I like that actually. Local jokester. Another archetype. Meticulous analyst or something like. Someone like, I'm picturing someone with a huge abacus, just like keeping track of all the numbers. Ooh, expert logistician. I actually like that. Expert logistician is so good. Condescending, not so much. Bookkeeper? There's something there about a bookkeeper. Yo, what if... How do we feel about one of the demeanors being bookish? Like, they love books. Is that fun enough? I don't know if that's fun enough. I'm gonna wait for chat to catch up with me. Accounting is my life. Oh my god. Okay, so that is actually accounting is my life. Is it cave punk though? I guess so. I do want to say that I'm using cave punk as a catch-all for like things are. There is no industry. There is no industrial revolution in this world. There will be weapons that can do awesome things, like maybe a stick that goes boom boom, kind of like a lance with a gun at the end. But it's still, there isn't like electricity in this place, you know? Accounting is my life is pretty funny. My best friends are numbers is kind of hilarious. Sharer of random trivia is what I'm picturing for bookish. Ooh, curiosity collector is okay. Curiosity collector is so on the money. Dallas, oh my god. A boomstick, yes. I believe it is in fact called the boomstick, by the way. It is called the boomstick. As spoilers, one of the weapons is called the boomstick. It's a staff that goes boom. Curiosity collector is absolutely good. Because you can read that as someone who collects physical things or, you know, non-physical things. They're just they're someone who collects things that are curious. I like that. Expert logistician, local jokester. I feel like we're missing like we're missing like a parallel here. I care about something, money helps me get there. I am a complete little piece of shit. I love the numbers. What are we missing here? Generous? Ooh, what if one of the demeanors is generous? Okay. Commodity trader? Not so much. By the way, the demeanors, these should all be demeanors that can describe how you deal with money. Generous. I'm thinking, what do you call it when you don't spend any money? I'm missing the word. What do you call it when you're... It's a synonym for cheap, but it's not the word I'm looking for. Cheap. I meant cheap? Frugal. Concerned with saving money. Tight, mingy, thrifty? No. Stingy. Traveling merchant who settled down? That's kind of interesting. Oh, what if it's like former merchant guild master or something? Are we describing the chef? Oh no, we're describing the shopkeep. Sorry, Ronnie. Penny pinching is kind of fun, actually. Although it's fine. I'm like, penny pinching doesn't really make sense for the setting because there's no pennies, but whatever, it's fine. Penny pinching is fine. Generous, penny pinching. Traveling merchant who settled down. I'm thinking... By the way, I'm supposed to be updating these. We're moving so fast, by the way. Stingy is kind of... Okay, people in chat. Stingy or penny pinching? Go. Is stingy or penny pinching? Go. Because I feel like they both have their ups and downs, so I would like to hear people's thoughts on it. Stingy or penny pinching? Stingy probably, says Kitty. There were pennies until the dinosaurs came back. Dallas. I like Dallas hinting at this being a post-apocalyptic setting, by the way. Stingy? I guess stingy makes sense. What are some ways that you can describe someone in charge of money? I almost thought, what if one of the archetypes is merchant king, merchant prince, fastidious. Fastidious. Choosy, discriminating. That's absolutely not. Squeamish. I actually kind of like a merchant being squeamish, actually. Although we already have an S word in there. I like them being like a little bit like scared of monsters. I kind of like that. Scaredy? That's also an S. I'm gonna go back to penny pinching at this space, by the way. Scared. Observant? Ooh, I like observant. They're able to see the value in things. Observant is good. Shoutouts to Dallas. That's actually really good. Anxious? What about how do we feel about anxious? How do we feel about anxious for a demeanor? Ooh, uptight is actually really good. I like uptight, actually. I wonder if we could do that instead of stingy. Maybe this myth can be maybe the handler can be uptight. Anxious is too real. Considering I'm an anxious shopkeep. That's supposed to be a vote against it, but honestly, it's kind of doing it for me. Let me just press a button on my fan real quick. You know me, I love pressing my fan's buttons. Get in the insect glaive, Stingy. How dare you? How dare you, Dallas? How dare you? Generous, stingy, observant, anxious. Local jokester, expert logistician, curiosity collector. I feel like I want. Ooh, fallen from grace. I like that. This shopkeep used to be fallen from grace. I like that. Fallen from grace plus generous is actually a really fun concept. I like that. Yeah, okay, no, okay, there's something there. Okay, so now we're gonna move over to the smith. There is someone in this town who helps you make weapons for monsters, but for the hunting of the monsters. Could you please? There you go. View. Freeze those 2 columns for me, please. There we go. Now I can do this. Whoop. So, for this myth, they should be clearly like a wild scientist kind of like thing for them, right? I want they're big and strong. I don't know if it should be a former hunter as well, but I'm like, industrious should be a demeanor for sure. Industrious. Perfectionist! Sorry, that's a good demeanor. I know that it's not an archetype, but it's a good demeanor. Industrious, perfectionist. I like uptight actually. Uptight, and then we need another demeanor. But first, archetypes. Inventor, master inventor, famous inventor. Famous inventor. I like that. Renowned or famous? Inventor. Renowned or famous? Famous is Kitty? Okay. Famous inventor. Inventor. There's something, I want someone Smith to just be like a child. I want a kid with a hammer, okay? So I'm thinking, how the hell do we get there? Apprentice. Young apprentice. I love that. Young apprentice. Thank you, Dallas. Famous inventor, young apprentice. What are their 2 archetypes? There's something about like one-eyed. Scarred? Biceps. Oh my god. Mountain of muscle. Just nothing but muscle. And apprentice means they're just starting. Yep. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I like the idea that, like, you know, you go to a town, and in this town, they don't have a real smith. They just have... A savant could be a child. Interesting. I like that. I'm thinking about it for sure. Prodigious apprentice. Ooh. Ew. I'm thinking between, like, honestly, let's just go young savant. I think young savant gets us there. I think. Like, this child is really good at what they do. Okay, now I feel like we need the kind of smith who's doing like crazy experiments, and like there's smithies like constantly blowing up. I feel like maybe that, and then like a huge strong. Nothing but muscles. Oh, that means that they're actually not smart. Oh, just put mad scientist? Mad scientist? Scientist. I don't think they would send a newbie for the setting you've described. Yeah. A town trying to bloom. Yeah. Eh? Oh, hi, Cecile.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Yo, can we get not like ducks in chat for Cecile, please? Not like duck, please. Capitalize the N, the L, and the D, by the way. Not like ducks for Cecile. Mad scientist, young savant, famous inventor. Now I'm going back. Now I like young apprentice now. Give me the duckies. Yes, duckies. Young apprentice, mad scientist, famous inventor. Although famous inventor is like really close to mad scientist. Almost type lick, not duck. Yo. You're not meant to lick. Not like lick. You're not meant to lick. I almost said a different word that ends with ick and starts with a different letter. Anyways. Young apprentice, famous inventor. Maybe not famous. Mad scientist is fun. Maybe someone who like makes things in the old up that. Okay, how do you what's the synonym for traditional? Traditional. Oh my god. Kitty says I kept trying to type dick too. There we go. Conventional? Antiquarian? So here's the dealio. I like antiquarian. I really do. I'm a writer, so I know what antiquarian means. I feel like the average person doesn't know what antiquarian means. So if someone has to look up the dictionary what the word means, I feel like I'm already failing them. I like it. Can we get there in a different way? Young apprentice, mad scientist. Follows tradition to the letter. Learning new words is fun. It is fun. But I'm not sure if it's... Okay, let me actually really quickly... Antiquarian. Antiquarian. Now, let's go over to Thesaurus. Antiquarian. Aged, primitive, archaic, time-worn. I'm not sure. Old school. I like old school. I like old school is a great demeanor. Long line. Last of a long line of Smiths. You know, last of a long line. There you go. Dallas absolutely Dallas absolutely got it. Everyone stop. Gift points. Gift points, Dallas. That's so good. Last of a long line. I love that. That's actually really, really good. Young apprentice, mad scientist. Last of a long line. Now, how would you describe someone who is muscular without making it inherently masculine? Muscles like iron? Muscles like iron? Built like a monster? No. Built like a mountain? Meat on the bones? Rugged? Ooh. Body on point? I like that. Body on point. What's a synonym for muscular? Did I close that tab? I did. Muscular. Athletic, brawny, sturdy. No worries, Doppy. Thank you for coming by. Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye. So long, Bowser.
Robust. Powerful build? Powerful build? Powerful and rugged? Sinewy I like. Oh, I'm not sure about sinewy. I understand that sinewy, you know, I understand the meaning, but sinewy has never given me the vibe of like a big, powerful. Robust, me likey. Robust and rugged. Rugged. Again, I love the alliteration. Who doesn't love alliteration, right? Robust and rugged. Okay, you know what? That's it. I like that. I like that. So many people are gonna imagine the hottest blacksmith because of that, by the way. And I'm like, just a large, powerful, muscle-clad woman. That's There you go. That's my idea. And can we blame them? No, we cannot. Literally, like, they're playing the game. Is Burly masculine? I think Burly might be masculine. By the way, yes, we're on break. I'm gonna get up and stretch. I just want to update the list, by the way. So after we do all the humans, we're gonna literally go and do Dallas hitting us with like a Victor joke, by the way. Victor voice. The hottest blacksmith is in the furnace, hopefully by accident. All right, Dallas, congratulations. Add quote. That's really good. Also, I want someone to get that quote. I want someone to get that quote one day. The hottest blacksmith is in the furnace, hopefully on accident. I love that. All right, y'all, we're on break. Get up and stretch. I am on my feet. I am stretching to my sides. I am stretching to the ceiling. I am bending down to touch my toes. Okay. So, let me do circles the chips way. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what is the plan? Me looking at my little bookshelf of Murakami books. Sorry, Kitty found a copy of After Dark at our local bookshop. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have that, right? I keep looking at my bookshelf. I'm like, I don't have that, right? I found some William Gibson at a local like used bookstore, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. I keep looking for a copy of Neuromancer, but I can't find it. Cecile says, I just sit down and I can't get out of bed that easily now that I have to climb down a ladder. Yo, you have like a loft? A loft or one of those like the bunk beds where like the bottom bunk is like a desk? I love those. Yo, Tseku has made 7 drawings? Let's go, Tseku. Don't you have like... Okay, first off, celebrate. Now, you have like 13 left though, right? Damn, Tseku. I should do... Tseku's gonna do a Draw My live stream. We're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Okay, that was not that good. Halfway though, hell yeah. All right, speaking of being halfway, we're almost halfway through today's plan. It's a baby loft. Yo, that sounds comfy though, honestly. Like, the thing is, honestly, here we go, okay? I actually like setups like that because they make use of vertical space. A lot of vertical space is wasted in a lot of rooms, you know? That's why I definitely, you know, yeah, your closet is underneath your bed. Makes sense to me. All right, so. The final category that we have to figure out is the handler. The handler will be the person that basically, you're staying at their house. We'll probably come up with a better name. I like them being intense, and I like them being uptight. Oh, no, actually. I like them being intense. Although maybe... I guess intense makes more sense for this myth. I want them to be, like, sweet. So the handler should be, like, the person who, like, guides you around town. Is your childhood friend, obviously. Does the word studio apartment exist? If it does, I live in that. Yeah, no. Studio apartment is correct. By the way, I like that Cecile spelled apartment the way that I do, with 2 P's. Unfortunately, it only has 1 P. Because English is a goddamn mess. So... Wait, what? Yeah, apartment only has one P, doesn't it? Am I crazy? Yep, there you go. How do I write it in French? Let me check.
Apartment. Apartment.
Wait, is this word in the dictionary? Oh, that's so sad. I can't believe this word's not in the dictionary yet. One day progress will make it far enough that this word will be in the dictionary. It's two P's in French. I love that.
Boozy.
It's halfway there.
Boozy. 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 Boozy.
I'm sorry. Did that sound like it was coming out of your cranium? Yes.
Boozy.
It's halfway there. That's me pronouncing it. Boozy. Boozy. Anyways. All right, I apologize for that. I apologize for the boozy interlude. Back to work. Crack up the whip. Okay, so sweet. I almost feel like there should be like parallels, right? Boozy baka. Never apologize for boozy. Thank you. Sorry for pussy rocking tonight. Party boosieing? Boozy rocking? Every boozy in the house tonight. Every boozy's gonna have a good time. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Sofifi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Now you know that you don't misspell. You speak French. It's true. I speak French. It's true. Yo, one of my ancestors came from France. Yeah, sorry. It's time for this segue. I'm sorry. I hate having this conversation, but here we go. My great-great-grandmother moved from France to Mexico. And every time I say that, people are like, oh my god, yeah, I can see how you're French. And I'm like, MFR, that's 1/16 of my freaking blood. You can see the French in me, but you can't see the indigenous Mexican in there? Come on, homie. Come on. Also, the best part is when I follow up with like, yeah, by the way, my great-great-grandmother, who was French, was also of Romani origin and also Jewish. So like, yeah, please tell me how you think I look French, by the way. Please go right ahead. Yo, Sofifi sent an important email. Let's go. Important email, Pogs. Yo, the background song, POV, you're Sofifi having sent the email. Sorry, I'm a big fan of the Meat Plaza. When will Nintendo bring back Street Plaza, by the way? Come on, let the Switch 2 have, like, Street Plaza. Give me stupid mini-games that I can play just by walking around with my Switch in my bag. Never. I'm still thinking about her, parentheses, Street Plaza. Sorry, I was just a second of silence for the 3DS. That was taken from us way too soon. Anyways, so archetypes for the handler. The handler is someone you're literally staying at their house. By the way, you're staying at their house. They keep an eye out on you. I feel like this might be the one where we actually do the tracker. Yeah, let's do the tracker. So the handler is someone who may or may not. Archetypes might correlate with stats approaches. Not necessarily. Although, oh, I see what you mean now. I see what you mean. I was thinking that it could be instead like professions or people who would have a reason. Professions or people who would have a reason to actually know about monsters and go into the wilderness. So a tracker makes sense to me. I like self-taught monster tracker. Something? I don't know. There's something in here. Explorer? Do we have an explorer on this thing here? No. Former wild child? Wounded hunter. I kind of like it. Actually, you know what? Or like recovering hunter. Wounded implies that we're waiting on them to get better. Wilderness expert. I like wilderness expert. Yeah, wilderness expert. Self-taught monster tracker is definitely getting the axe, by the way. There's 2 W's that we'll just have to do. Wounded hunter. Do we have another word for wounded hunter, by the way? Another word for wounded? Injured? No. Former? We already have that as an option for the elder. Oh, that's retired, actually. Okay, you know what? I like former. I like former hunter. Not okay. Oh my god. Very not okay. Not good at all. Slightly bad time hunter. Former hunter is perfect. Thank you, Kitty. Wilderness expert. I like former wild child, although we already have former in here. Wild child. Needing a break, coming back soon, hunter. Very not Sugoi hunter. Thank you, Kitty. That is exactly what I was thinking about.
Hawker's moment.
Let's see. Why did I switch the page over to the weapons, by the way? I'm not gonna tell you about these weapons. Child of the Wild. I kind of like Child of the Wild. It also immediately tells you they're young. Child of the Wilds. Of the Wild? Child of the Wild. Monster expert. Do we have a monster expert? We have a monster someone who's obsessed with monsters. What would you call? Oh, outcast. Ooh. I love village outcast. I'm putting that in there. Former hunter, village outcast, child of the wilds. Of the wilds? I love village outcast for sure. Oh, wait. The elders only relative. Elders, yeah. The elders only family. There you go. Yeah, of course, yeah. The elders only family, yeah. So, like, you could even be like, if you have the hardest working person, can be like their child or like, I don't know, their spouse, I don't know. The oldest person, definitely like a child. The retired hunter, definitely like a sibling, maybe. I don't know. So this works. I like the elders only family. All that remains of the elders family? No. Only family member. Let's go with this for now. So, demeanors. How do they carry themselves? Them being sweet just makes sense, right? Them being sweet. Distant? I don't know if I like distant. These should all be incredibly interesting. Impolite? Ooh, impolite is kind of fun. Let me look for a more impactful. Impolite. Rude? I'm kind of okay with rude. I'm actually kind of okay with rude. Blunt. Oh, blunt is so much better, Sofifi. Thank you. Blunt is definitely so much better. So we have sweet and blunt. I feel like what's another word for smart that's not klug? Astute. Bold. Oh, I love bold. Sharp? Slick? Ooh, crafty? Cunning? How do we feel about cunning? How do we feel about cunning? Savvy? Style savvy? I'm not sure about cunning. Sly? No, there's an S. Good damn it. Nimble. Fashionable. Brisk, lively. No. Slick. Sharp is kind. I like sharp actually. We already have an S. Damn it. Well, instead of sweet, we do kind. And then we do sharp. Oh, by the way, no, we have to do sharp because we have blunt in there as well. Blunt and sharp. I'm sorry, I have to do that. Now we need like a sad one. Mopey. What's another word for sad? Somber? How do we feel about somber? Angsty? Oh, I love angsty. Oh my god, I love angsty. Angsty's kind of perfect. Let me see if there's another word for it. Angsty. I wanted thesaurus, excuse me. Angsty. Angst? Oh, right. That makes sense. That makes more sense, Afifi. No, this is giving me nothing. I like angst. Angsty. Now, just so that I'm clear on this, what does angsty mean, by the way? Displaying a feeling of angst, self-conscious manner to angsty teenagers? There's something here. Angsty might be good enough to just go with for now. Kind, blunt, sharp. So the weapon types are sharp weapons, blunt weapons. There's also ranged weapons. How would you describe ranged weapons? What's another word for ranged weapons? Piercing? Piercing. Distant? Oh, it has to be distant. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dallas gets me. Dallas is in my brain. Dallas, stop living haunted, wary. Ooh, haunted is actually kinda good though. Ah, crap. Crap, I really want to do... Haunted is actually really good. Okay, my question is this. People in the chat. Is the joke about the handler personality types being weapon types, is that fun enough to keep distant, or should I make it haunted? Because, like, haunted is so colorful. I mean, okay, wait. What if we give haunted to the chief, to the elder? Only if you make a kind weapon, that's fair. What if we gave, instead of bitter, the elder has haunted? Does that make sense? What do we think? Yeah, that sounds good. I love it. Let's go with that, haunted. Yeah, because I love blunt, sharp, and distant are so good. Works for me. Thank you, kitty. All right, you know what? New sheet, by the way. New sheet. This is gonna be monster species. All right, so we need. Let me look at this. How do I want to do this? Okay, so there is. I think I'm gonna. What way am I gonna do this, Max? Max, what is the plan here? Okay, all of you. I would like to sort these. This is so fun. Oh, thank you, Safifi. Again, like, I love doing this with chat. It is so much more fun than just sitting on my desk being like, how do you make words happen? Except you have to be short, actually, because you can be like 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Equals this number plus 1. There you go. That's how you make a really easy numbered list, by the way. If you're ever curious as to how to quickly make a number list, just literally equals that plus 1. Okay, so there are. Let me actually fix this real quick. We have completed the first task, so 6 out of 6. That is 1 task for today already done. Boop. Okay, so there's 12 monster species. So monsters are separated into monster families that represent general approaches that a monster has to combat and the physiological elements. So, what we're gonna do, as part of monster creation, you first roll to see which of the 12 categories you get. Easy, right? Easy. After that, you roll to see their stats, and then we have like tables for elements and stuff like that. We can figure that out later. But the big one, okay? Oh, hi, Dibby.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Hello, hello. So, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to come up with 12 monster traits and 12 personalities. Ooh, the personalities might be... let's do it anyway. 12 personalities and 12 traits per monster species. This one we're going to play very fast and loose, by the way, because there's a lot. So, the traits are like the things the monster uses to like attack, or things that make them stand out as a creature. So, the first species, by the way, cowardly. Cowardly is a great personality, cowardly. Although I might have to move them around. I see why I was summoned from my nap. Yes, we're doing some work today. So the first species is Winged Menace. Winged menaces are monsters that they might be reptilian in nature, they might be bird-like in nature, they might be something else entirely, maybe even fish-like. But they use they use their wings to take control of the sky and use that to attack their prey. Is this game playable for folks who have never played Monster Hunter? Yes. In fact, you know, the game is not this role-playing game is not meant to be a one-to-one recreation. Cowardly would be good for raptors, actually. I like that. Yeah. Fanciful display. Ooh. So, what are some traits that can make a winged monster stand out? I feel like, fanciful, like, what about, like, reflective plumage? Fanciful I mean, clearly, razor sharp talons. Razor sharp talons. Easy, right? Clearly, they have talons that they use to fight. Boom, there you go, right? I'm not thinking of Pokemon. What do bird Pokemons have as like their means of doing weapons or doing attacks? 4 wings. Ooh. I actually like 4 wings, actually. Is there a better way of saying that, just like multiple wings? Multiple pairs of wings? Spiky wings. Colorful. I like colorful plumage. It's kind of nice. Acid spit. I'm not super sure about acid spit. I like something about spitting kind of like speaks to me. I don't know why. A specialized beak. Definitely specialized beak. We can have multiple specialized beaks. I just like what makes it specific. I'm thinking, what would you describe what pelicans do, where like they have a big ass mouth that they can grab things with? What would you call the thing that pelicans do? Hoops on you. How dare you, kitty? Big ass mouth? I mean like that's not entirely wrong. What would you call... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. Parts of a pelican diagram. Someone out there has made this. Diagram. Delivery of babies. Dagger sharp feathers. Well, using feathers as a projectile. Huge light brown bill with a pouch. Okay, bill with a pouch. Or beak with a pouch? That says stork, Joestar. Oh my god. Beak with a pouch. Beak with a pouch? Beak with a pouch? Projectile feathers as projectiles? Ooh, I like dagger sharp feathers. Feathers, multi-winged. Multi-winged is definitely, yeah. Let me just write that. Multi-winged. Maybe we can make a better name for it later. It's fine. Beak with a pouch? Owl-faced? What? Okay, so let's take... The thing that owls do that is cool is that they can turn their head like 180 degrees, right? How would you... Stretchy neck? No. Let me go back to the flinging like something about flapping the wings creates gusts of air. How would we describe that? Powerful gusts? Like when this winged menace is 360-degree neck rotation. Whips up a storm? I kind of like that, actually. Wings. Wings? Toss. Stir. Gusts. Let's just go with that for now, okay? The gusts of wind. Multiple wings. Powerful wings lab. That kind of makes sense. Oh, you know what? Some sort of tail weapon. Kicks up dust. I almost feel like glinting eyes. Barbed tail is so good. Yeah, thank you, kitty, but definitely DB got it. Barbed tail is definitely super good, super on the money. Okay, what if I just Google like most terrifying birds? Webbed feet. Webbed feet is fun. I'm just not sure where we get like how are the webbed feet a weapon that it uses? You know what? Its beak is used for breaking things, like hammer beak, hammer beak, or something like that. Rock breaking beak, rock breaker beak. Ooh, a package got delivered. Do I have to go get it right now, Kitty? Eagle-eyed vision, supervision. Supervision? That's so funny. Didn't realize that. Now you're golden. Thank you. Dallas, how dare you? I am gold, though. I'm hard gold and you're soul silver. That's not true. I like soul silver better. I'm sorry. Are there birds that have like defensive plumage? Colorful. Is there another word for plumage, by the way? There's another word for plumage. There's another coat. Yeah, it is true. Sophie's making a good point as to these don't have to be necessarily birds. That is very true. Let me rephrase this, okay? Razor sharp talons definitely stays. Like Max, I guess like okay, colorful. Another word for plumage. I'll forget that. Swallows prey? Is that really where we're going to? Swallows prey. Multiple sets of wings. Barbed tail stays, thank God. Barbed tail is actually pretty colorless. Barbed tail. Yeah, so Fifi makes a good point, because some of these might be like insect-based, or even like reptile-based. So we definitely want to like... They will still have talons. I'm thinking... Breaks... Something about like its beak or face. It uses its beak to like break rocks or something. Because I'm thinking, you know, I'm going back to the aspects of like blunt, pierced, and distant, right? Multiple heads, maybe? Maybe? Again, I want them to be like pretty iconic for each specific one. The player may interpret talents as anything sharp on legs, yeah. Armored beak. Oh, actually, I like armored beak, by the way. Or armored beak slash... No. No worries, your spelling is good. Armored head? Let's leave armored head for now. Now, how would you describe... yo, me and Sofifi shaking hands. Dyslexia buddies. I'm thinking, a beak that is like I'm talking about like ripping stuff apart. You know, we have a head that can be used for like breaking rocks or whatever, right? Like what's like a good like jagged jaw, massive jaws. I like that. Swallows prey. I don't know how I feel about the vor monster, but whatever. Multiple sets of wings, barbed tail, armored head, sharp crest. Ooh, I love that. No, bladed crest. There we go. There. Am I about to look at Pokemons, by the way? If buck, maybe sharp pincers. Maybe. I'm also thinking, let's go with... okay, I'll put multiple heads. Mandibles? Ooh. Okay, remind me, pincers, shell, mandibles. Because there is one type of monster that is basically like big insect energy. Let me actually fix this table, by the way, real quick. Boom, boom. There we go. That's better. Multiple heads, bladed crest, massive jaws, armored head, barbed tail, multiple sets of wings, swallow's prey, razor-sharp talons. What's another? Oh, there was the one about flinging scales / feathers. I guess just flings. Flings, literally scales, feathers. Yeah, just literally flings scales or feathers. Flings a projectile? Flings a projectile? Shoots projectiles? I don't know how shoots projectiles would read. Other than like, I don't know, like gunbird? Gunbird, everyone? Projectile vomit? Oh my god, how dare you. Rapid flight, dexterous flyer. There is something there for sure, yeah. There is something. I'm picturing like, you know, the basic layout for this monster, right? You're picturing a pair of wings, a pair of talons, a tail, and a beak, right? Huge wingspan. I'm okay with huge wingspan. Huge wingspan. I'm okay with that. Huge wingspan. I want to go back to colorful. What's another word for plumage? Like, there's legitimately another word for plumage that is not bird-based. I'm thinking colorful plumage. Colorful coat. Yeah. Was it the cruel angel just a moment ago? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I keep seeing flying snakes. Flying snakes is also good. Flying snakes would work in this game. Okay, I'm gonna do the unspeakable. I'm gonna go to Bulbapedia. On fire. So I'm gonna stay away from elemental descriptions because element is something else you roll for characters. So flying moves. What are flying type moves, by the way? Okay, so we have like bats. Don't care. Corviknight, don't care. Like, Cramorant basically aerial ace. Oh my god. They have wings. Yes, I see they have beaks. They got beaks, they got wings, they got spikes, they got crests. I like that. They got drill beak? Ooh. Oh, we only have room for one more, actually. Rapidly beating wings? Maybe. Let me actually check real quick. Let me check the moves real quick. Give me ones that actually do damage, please. Sky attack, brave bird, sharp beak, maybe. Okay, do we have the one about causing gusts, by the way? Talons, swallow's prey, multiple sets of wings, barbed tail, armored head, massive jaws, bladed crest, multiple heads, shoots projectiles, huge wingspan, colorful coat. Yo, wing slap. There's something here, but I'm not really getting there. I guess like wing flap causes gusts. There's gotta be a better way, like powerful wing flaps. This is not scary at all. But you know what? We can fix it later. So let me really quickly. I'm on break. I'm gonna get up and stretch, and I would recommend that you stretch as well. I am playing the minigame on the screen, on the bottom left corner of the screen. Now, while I stretch, monsters' personalities, right? What does personality do? Powerful wind gusts. That's so much better. That's so much better, DB. Thank you. Okay, thank you, DB. So monster personalities. You use the trait plus the personality to kind of infer some of the monster's attacks and abilities, by the way. So that's why I want each list to be unique, because every time you roll up a monster, I want it to be like incredibly like new and exciting. And I'm gonna have a rule in the book that if you roll a monster and it's really similar to another one you already rolled, you literally make them a variant. You make them a variant of that original monster. So you literally increase their power level by like 10 or whatever. So it doesn't feel like you're literally fighting the same monster again. Sly, aggressive, pair bonded. Ooh. Pair bonded is actually pretty fun. I like pair bonded because also the other thing is that the personality also infers what the armor looks like, by the way. Oh, clever is great. Clever should also be in let me find a synonym for clever. Sly. Cunning. Oh, I like cunning. Ooh, dexterous is great, actually. I like dexterous. By the way, I love pair bonded because, like, if I got a monster with pair bonded, I would make the armor look like a wedding gown. I would envision the armor that I make out of them to look like a wedding gown. Pair bonded. Dexterous. Pack bound? I'm not sure about that. I definitely like ambusher. Dexterous is great. I like dexterous. So what are some words that you could use to describe like bird or flying like things, right? Ambusher. Synonyms for fast, please. Agile. Oh, I love agile. I love agile. Agile personality. Now let's think. No, not swift. Swift is kind of nice. Ooh, scavenger is nice. Scavenger is actually so on the money. Other bird-like personalities. Oh, regal should go on there. Regal. Diving? Oh, I like diving, actually. I actually like diving. This one might show up in the water monster section. Let me just look at some of these Pokemon, by the way. Colorful might be there. Warlike? Warlike is not necessarily wrong. How would you describe a swan? How would you describe a swan? Mysterious. Oh, I like mysterious. Mysterious. Puffed up. Ooh. What do you call animals that are territorial but in a different word? Territorial. Oh, graceful is so good. Graceful is so good, Dallas. Good call. Someone who's like... Okay, just give me something for angry. Dominating. Outrage. Oh, I like outraged, actually. Outraged? I kind of like outraged. Defensive? As in angry. Enraged. Mad? Furious? I like furious. Okay, so pair bonded, dexterous, ambusher, combative. Maybe, although, arrogant. Oh, I like arrogant. Arrogant, agile, scavenger, regal, diving, mysterious, graceful, furious. Ambusher is back on the list. Is there another? I love pair bonded. Pair bonded is so good, but I wonder if there is dominating. I don't know if I want to put dominating as a personality, because then you would have that as an outfit style. And I'm just saying, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. In fact, we support anyone and everyone, but it might not be exactly the vibe I'm going for. There should be one that's just goofy. Birds are just goofy. I like life bonded. Life bonded. What if we just have romantic? What if we just have romantic? Charming. Yeah, definitely erotic. Yeah, exotic? Oh, it should just be fancy. Although, ambusher. Okay, fancy's better. Fancy and goofy. Maybe just bonded. I like bonded. Although someone's gonna make their armor look like, you know, a gimp suit, and I'm like, at that point, you know, I don't know about just bonded. What if I just like look at bonded? Secured? No. What's the sin? It's just romantic? Glamorous? No. Amorous? Romantic? I like it, but I don't think people would like it. So goofy and fancy are great. Loyal? Dexterous, arrogant is great. Agile is great. Maybe dexterous is a little bit much here. I'm gonna take off dexterous because agile is just that, but better. Scavenger is great. Regal is great. Diving is great. Diving personality, diving style. Mysterious, graceful, furious, fancy, goofy. I am thinking of some of the bird monsters in Monhunt, and some of them are definitely goofy. Don't say Kuluyaku. Kuluyaku is not actually a winged menace. Enduring? Ooh. Hardened? No, that should be actually for another monster, actually. Hardened. Should diving be on the above list? I don't think so. Oh, definitely diving has issues. Goofy, huh? Enduring is interesting. Let me look up some enduring. So are you breaking it up by monster type? Yes. Every monster will have different personalities and traits. That way they will all have different tables. Yep, there's not one large trait list. Each monster has one specific table for them. Oh, what if it's scarred? What if it's scarred? Twisted? Ooh, I like twisted. Oh, twisted is a great personality type. Loud? Oh, loud is so good! Dallas, that's great. Hello? There's the button. Loud is so good. Birds are loud. Bonded? I was gonna... No, bonded. Let's just put bonded and then have people get confused. No, I changed my mind. Scarred. Oh no, poor kitty. Alright, so that's personalities for the winged menaces. The next type of monster is raptors. Raptors are fleet-footed and clever. Raptors? Yeah, absolutely. You know, DB, you make a good point. I'm actually gonna make a comment here, actually. When making a variant, roll on the personality and trait of another monster. Yeah, that's so good, actually. Another monster table. There we go. So you can end up with a winged menace that has the traits of like a raptor or a leviathan. So, raptors. Nimble raptors. So, nimble raptors have 2 feet, 2 smaller hands that they could maybe use for holding tools. They are long and they're very nimble. They run around the forest floor. Yeah, it would make a winged raptor. I like that. And they are known for, again, they're fleet-footed, very fast, maybe work as part of a pack, and they're very smart. So I'm gonna just... Clever immediately goes here. They're clever. Cowardly works perfect. I love cowardly. We wrote those earlier. So what are some mechanical weapons that a raptor could use? So first and foremost, disorganized. I love disorganized. Oh my god. So clearly attacks leads a small pack. Gliding. Ooh, I kind of like gliding. I know. I'm gonna think about it. Okay. So clearly, tail whip. Oh, yeah, absolutely a tail whip. Absolutely tail whip for sure. The other one as manipulators, or like hands that can hold. How would you describe this? I'm thinking of Kuluyaku, by the way, from Monster Hunter World and Rise. Like, Kuluyaku is like a bird dude, right? He's a raptor. Jagged teeth. Oh, I absolutely love jagged teeth for sure. Jagged teeth for sure. Razor claws, definitely for sure. Razor? Razor claws. Primitive weapons, maybe. Hands. Claws. Claws that can wield. Grip. Ooh, I love a grip bite, actually. Grip bite is actually really good. I'm thinking. How would I describe just manipulators? No. I know what that means. No one else knows what that means. Ooh, a leaping attack is actually really, really fun. Should I add a note of like diving attack here? Diving attack. Let's go with that for now. Leads a small pack. Grabs objects. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Grabs objects. Slash debris. Okay, we can work with this for now. So what are other things that a raptor could use as its main way of dealing damage? Pack tactics. Okay, definitely. I have this one. Pack tactics is a way better way of describing it. Pack tactics. Now I'm thinking. A horn? Do we want to give him a horn? Tusks? Maybe not tusks. So we have armored head. I like stealing armored head for this, but calling it something else. Headbutt. Oh, ramming headbutt. There we go. That's one. I think like thinking of these as attacks is actually a lot more interesting, actually. Ramming headbutt, leaping attack, grip bite, razor claws, jagged teeth. No worries, DB, BRB. So, I'm picturing the Velocidrome, night vision. I know I like it. I'm just not sure how useful it would be to the player since I haven't even considered the thought of fighting at night. He was not out of food this morning, Kitty. Yeah, I know he had food. I checked. There's a little bit left in his machine. I'll fill it up later, but he had food. He was just being baby. Yanto was just being baby. Ramming headbutt, leaping attack, grip bite, razor claws. Just 4 more things. The tail whip works for sure. I'm thinking. I was picturing that these guys would be basically electric type. What would be like the electric Pokemon? Charge attack? I have ramming headbutt. I don't know if that gets us there. Moves. What are some Catastropika, excuse me? Pikachu? Tackle? A tackle? No. Elemental attack. So, the elemental attack is actually separate from their trait. Hip check. I do like a hip check. I like a hip check. Now, is there anything here? Oh, you know what? Actually, spikes. Do we do spikes? Do we do bladed protrusions? Excuse me. We have a weapon attack for the tail already. We have the talons already. We don't have talons here. Just put, well, Ooh, bladed talons. Let's go with that. Bladed talons, jagged teeth, razor claws, leafy camouflage. That's not how you spell camouflage. How do you spell camouflage? 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 How do you spell camouflage? Camouflage. I spelled it right? No, wait, no. No. This is a rapper word. Camouflage. Okay. Thanks for nothing, France. Thanks for nothing, France. Thanks for making all these weird words. There you go, camouflage. Okay, one last thing. One last thing. I mean, I might... Tongue attack? I don't know about tongue attack. Let's go with covered in spikes for now. No, covered in barbs. Let's go with that. Okay, so now, personalities that describe the raptors. Disorganized, this hilarious. I might change this, though. Cowardly and clever are perfect. Now, what is a word for... conniving? Conniving. No? How do you spell conniving? Is it conniving? Conniving? Plotting? Tricky? Cunning? Quest fail? You didn't find the lighter? Devious? Conniving? Oh, that's conniving. I don't know how to spell. Scheming? Machiavellian. Cunning. I think cunning is correct. A lot of C words so far. Clever, cowardly, conniving. Oh no, rip the lighter, by the way. Please leave a fire or candle emoji in chat. Rip the lighter, by the way. All right, so I want leader. What's a synonym for being the leader? Leading? Panicked? Maybe. Dominant? He's lighting paper with the stove. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Are you guys grilling something today? Let's go. Putting something on the grill, on the bobby. I'm thinking, oh, tyrannical? No, tyrannical is absolutely for, tyrannical is for the actual brutes though. Commanding? Maybe. We're still in C City, by the way. How do we feel about Sly? Sly Cooper for the PS2? Sly.
Sly.
That's still just cunning, Max. What about stealthy? Stealthy? I like, let's go with stealthy. Stealthy. Stealthy personality, clever, cowardly, stunning. I'm gonna put cowardly. I want some that are like silly, but I don't want there to be that many silly ones. Cowardly gets us there. Goofy would also be good. What's a synonym for goofy? Welcome back to just Googling things, by the way. Dopey, idiotic? No. Nutty? Foolish? I kind of love foolish. Fearful? No, we have cowardly. I like foolish. I like foolish. He'd just be a fool. He's just dumb. So, cunning, stealthy, clever. So many ways of saying that you are in fact smart. Maybe one more. One more and then we start looking at other aspects. Bold? Bright? Shrewd. Shrewd feels kinda good. Capable? Having or shown astute or sharp judgment in practical manners, sometimes at the cost of moral compromise. I don't know if shrewd is the correct word, by the way. I'm getting second thoughts now. I'm thinking stealthy. Rude? No. Because I'm like, it is a fight to the death. I would expect the monsters to not be particularly happy about a hunter trying to chop them down. Curious. Well, I like curious for sure. Social? I think you mean that they work with a pack mentality, but I'm not sure about that. Commanding. Assertive, compelling, decisive, dominant. Forceful? No. Dominant? Dominating? Alright, dominating has made it on the list. Everybody be happy. Everybody laugh. Now, if I had to describe the personality of raptors, is that they go fast. They got the sumis, okay? So I'm thinking, what are creatures that serve that purpose? I'm thinking cheetahs. I'm thinking the geckos that run on their two little legs. Time for submissive now. Not on this case. Dominating, curious, stealthy, cunning, clever, foolish, cowardly. Spooked? No. I feel like it's time to just lean into like We need to lean into like the ones traits that make a monster look good. Spook doesn't make a monster look good, but now scary, chilling, horrifying, creepy. Swift is actually pretty good. Taylor Swift. I'm thinking terrifying, alarming, ghastly, awful, horrible, horrid, grim. Now, I understand powerful. I just don't feel like these guys are powerful. What's the synonym for organized? Organized. Overwhelming. Not quite. Coordinated? Ooh, there's something here. Synergetic, excuse me. Agreeing, contact, collective, synergy, symbiotic. No, that's not what I'm looking for here. As in harmonious, balanced. No, it doesn't have a punch to it. Sneaky, we have stealthy already, which I feel like stealthy is like better. Okay, Dallas, I don't feel like that's gonna work. Cacophonous. Okay, we had loud. Comparable, harmonized, alike, warlike. Okay, I'm going back to Dallas earlier. Warlike, aggressive. I guess aggressive. I'm okay with aggressive. Is it 2 V's, 2 S's? Deceptive. Oh, I like deceptive. Because these guys are basically the rogues of this game system, right? They're just the rogues, right? Militant? I don't know if militant would work. I don't know. Brawling? Swarming? Swarm? Wild? Yo, no worries, kitty. I kind of like Marshall? No, people don't know what that means. Brawler? Brawling is kind of fun, actually. Deceptive, aggressive, swift, dominating, curious, stealthy, cunning, clever, swift, foolish, cowardly. One more way to describe those little fools running around. You know what, actually? Raptor, monster. Pack-based. Really? There's a car called the Pack Monster? I meant Monster Hunter, please. How would you describe these losers, by the way? How would you describe these losers? How would you describe these losers? What is their personality? Gorgeous. I mean, they are beautiful. Lawless? I want to pet them. Energetic? Energetic, Mike. Energetic is it. Energetic. That's it. That was the one. Roguish? I love roguish, but I don't think that would work. All right, so the next species of monster on the table is the Abyssal Leviathan. So the Abyssal Leviathans, these guys are monsters from the deep, dark depths of the sea. These guys come out of the water to literally, like, destroy everyone. Let me just freeze. Can you please freeze me the first column, please? Thank you very much. So, I'll leave it like this for now. So, let's think of them as weapons, by the way, because I know no eyes make sense. Tentacles. Ambush tactics. I'm thinking, oh my god, just like huge mouth? Are we really just doing like a huge mouth for like sea monsters? Tentacles just make sense, because when I think of Leviathan / sea monster, I'm thinking Kraken. I'm thinking a big shark. I'm thinking a giant jellyfish. I'm thinking anything that is fish-like. Welcome to, let's look up water Pokemon, okay? Welcome to water Pokemon. Yo, found the lighter, let's go. Poison touch. Oh, horn? Oh, let's go with that. Giant horn. Giant horn. Paralyzing sting. Again, those are like the elemental slash status effects. Those will be rolled somewhere else. Pincer claws. I do realize that. I do feel that maybe. I think because okay, here's the dealio. People. This is a dumb question to ask because I know what the answer is. I think people, if there was a giant crab, people would first think that it is a sea monster before they think it's a giant bug. Even though actually crustaceans are actually related to insects before they're related to fish, but whatever, that's life. So definitely giant pincers. Giant pincers. Something about shell, like a shell. How would you describe like shelter and cloister? Rock hard shell. All right, what else? I'm thinking. Oh, huge tail, long tail, snake-like tail. No. Freakishly long tail, super long tail. There's a word here. I didn't think of tail because I saw the Vaporeon, by the way. That just happens to be a coincidence. Tentacles are here. Iron scales. I do kind of like iron scales. Although luminescence, bioluminescence, you mean? Huh. Glowing body. Let's go with glowing body. Let's go with glowing body. Because I want people to also think of jellyfish. Because a jellyfish monster. The things that jellyfish have, they're tendrils, but let's just call them tentacles, honestly. I guess I can put tentacles or tendrils. All right, let's see. Shells, I see shells, I see tails. I see fish. I see a horn. Transparent skin. Ooh. Another form of camouflage, maybe? Pincers, we have pincers. Let's see. Oh, you know what? What about like constricts? No, grabs grabs target. Chomps down on the prey. What Pokemon? What do you guys even do, by the way? What do you guys even do? Asymmetric build? Not quite. You were thinking of the pistol gun boy, weren't you? You were thinking of Clauncher, weren't you? Still thinking of him, Clauncher? Swallow spray hole. Constricting body. Yeah, there's something here about like wraps itself around prey. Let's go with actually like not barbed tail, bladed tail. You know what actually razor sharp fin. Suction cups? Suction cups are kind of hilarious, actually. There's something about suction cups that is tickling me in a way that I was not expecting. That is pretty funny. So, like, the giant shell can also be like rock hard shell. That could be like a turtle. Barbs? Probably barbs somewhere. Yeah, tentacruel tentacles, right? And I know it's a beak, but that looks like a big old pincer to me, honestly. I know it's supposed to be a beak, but that looks like a freaking pincer to me. Huge? No, because you can roll these in smaller size. Size should not be related to it. Ooh, glowing. Like what would you call the thing anglerfish half? What would you call the thing anglerfish half, by the way? Ooh, something about allure? Ooh. Is it called an Esca? No way. More like Vision of Escaflowne. Great anime. Still think about it every night and day. It has a lure. It's a lure. Okay, you know what? What do you call the thing on anglerfish? It is called the Esca. That's funny. It is quite possibly the ugliest animal on the planet, says National Geographic. I didn't ask you that. I don't care whether you find them attractive or not. Looking at these guys, I'm like, giant mouth should be an option. You should... Wow, not native speaker. I'm sorry, how's it pronounced? Ska? My favorite musical genre is ska? That's not true. Just absolutely giant mouth. Absolutely giant mouth. Clearly there has to be, I mean, another form of jagged teeth. I mean, I'm not a native. Huh. Oh, no worries, you're good. You're good, Sofifi. You're a good friend, though. I mean, technically speaking, I'm also not a native speaker, so you're in good company. Ooh, I like the Lotat family, like being camouflaged. Oh, Sharpedo, my friend. Spines? Ooh. Ew. Something about like they leave spine, like, oh, they shoot spines? Let's go with shooting spines. I like that. Just just needle thread like projectiles. Slimy trail. Oh, like a big old sea cucumber? Yo. Covered. Ooh, covered in slime? That's not actually as fun as I thought. It's stingers! There should be stingers! Yes. Where did the tail go? Okay, so instead of the... Okay, stinger. Tail. Tail with a stinger? I forgot about multiple heads, actually. Ink jets! Oh, I like ink jets for sure. Shoots ink. Regrows limbs? I kind of like that, but I'm not sure. So tentacles, giant horn, giant pincers, rock hard shell, razor sharp fins, glowing body, wraps itself around prey, giant mouth, shoots spines. I don't have... help me describe a shark's mouth. Like, it's just like rows upon rows of teeth. Faceless? Nah, it has to have a face. Gotta make it marketable, baby. Like several rows of teeth. Rows of teeth. It's just a shark, baby. Okay. Mandibles stays because Mandibles is coming up literally in like in one more. All right, so I'm on break. I'm gonna get up and stretch, and you should do the same thing. You should stretch as well. Let me just do the mini game real quick. Wow, Pokemon is playing in the background. Gotta love it. Okay, so a story time, by the way. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Dallas. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk stories. So over the weekend, Kitty and I went to... Can I have a better face, by the way? There we go. Sorry, I walked away from the camera tracking and it left me looking like it was my freaking high school yearbook photo. So here's the dealio. We were at our local bookstore. We were walking around looking for, you know, Haruki Murakami books, you know, the usual, right? And as I am looking through the Haruki Murakami section at the back of the bookstore, I start to disassociate because I hear what is very clearly the Ocarina of Time main menu song coming out of the speakers of this huge bookshop. I don't know what nerd was in charge of the mixing that day, but it played only Legend of Zelda remixes. They were all lo-fi remixes. Right after the main theme of Ocarina of Time, it was freaking Zelda's Lullaby. And I'm like, oh my god, this is just Zelda's Lullaby. I'm like, in before Lo-Fi Leah is playing out of these speakers. Again, I don't mind it. I was disassociating. I was like, what? Now, what is a synonym for mysterious? Because it's time to talk about the personalities of these monsters. Eldritch. I like it. Oh my god, speaking of Zelda, it's playing right now. Hi, Siska. Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You're beautiful.
Eerie? How do we feel about eerie? Because eldritch, like, I feel like... Again, I love the word eldritch. But I feel like... If you know, you know. Mysterious? We already have mysterious on the table. Ancient? Ooh. I kind of like ancient, actually. Ancient. Enigmatic? No, let's go... you know what? You know what? I don't know about foreign. I don't know about foreign. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put eldritch in there just for fun. Eldritch personality. Although I like eerie. I'm gonna go with eerie for now, okay? Although, actually, what are some synonyms for eerie, by the way? Uncanny? We are on Leviathans, baby. Number 3. Unsettling? What about ghastly? I like unsettling is actually kind of fun. Unsettling. Unsettling is actually pretty fun. Ancient, eerie, unsettling. Can we come up with a personality that is kind of funny? Again, there should be at least one that's funny, right? There should be at least one that is like funny. Teasing? No, not quite. Again, this would be like the monster's personality. You roll a trait and then a personality, so you can get like giant horn blank. Clowning? Not quite clownfish? Clownfish monster? I like playful. It plays with its food. I like that. Let's go. Unsettling, eerie, ancient. Cruel. Oh, cruel is so on the money. I love cruel. Cruel is so on the money. Like an orca. Yeah. Yeah. Poor kitty. No, you're good, baby. Vicious. Ooh, I like vicious. Oh, let's go with vicious. Now, what are other royal? You mean like regal, right? We have regal already. Royal is coming up. There's actually someone who's gonna have royal as their, or I guess regal again. What's another word for regal now that I think about it? Regal. Glorious, majestic. Oh, I love majestic for the birds actually. Majestic. Suspicious. Ooh, I like suspicious is kind of fun actually. Uncaring. What's the synonym for uncaring? Callous. Heartless. Ooh, I kind of love. I'm kind of digging heartless. Me, not a Kingdom Hearts fan. Heartless. Oh, I love that. All right, what are other another personality that would make clingy? I'm not sure about that. Although there's something here. I cannot call them sticky. Sticky is not tenacious. What does tenacious mean, by the way? Tenacious. What? You know what? Calculating? I'm not sure about that. What does it mean for hungry? Greedy? Greedy? I kind of like greedy. You make the armor, it looks like it's made of gold. Greedy. I like that. You know, stubborn. Stubborn is kind of fun too. Although I don't know how that would translate as like an armor set. Insatiable. Ooh, that's fun. That is not the same as greedy. Now I'm thinking, okay, so we have it's mean. It's a thing from the depths. It's not gonna stop once it starts. What's the synonym for playful? Let me see if I can shape that again. Hard-headed, comical, frisky, cold. Oh, I like cold actually. It might conflict. You roll cold. Okay, I'll have to change that. Because like, what if this monster has a fire element? Bleak? Frigid? Frozen? No. No. Frigid conditions. No. Whimsical. Wow. Odd. Weird. Mischievous? No, absolutely not. The Leviathans are creepy. Cool as a personality can be seen as unfeeling. I agree with that. I'm leaving it in there. I like it. So, the Leviathans are creatures that live in the depths of the sea. They come out to hunt, and they're ruining things in your town. Oblivious is kind of fun. That makes sense because they just came out of the water. Oblivious. Erratic is cool. So, Vivi, that is so good. Oblivious. And erratic. There we go. There we go. All right. Next monster type. It is time for the fiendish. Wait. Is it the fiendish drakes? Drakes? Fiendish drakes. All right. So, the fiendish drakes are known for two things. They are mean as hell. They might be the only creatures in this game that actively want to kill humans. And all of them breathe some sort of weapon. Like, depending on their element, they breathe that particular element. So all of them, so by default, they all have breath weapons, okay? Hi, Kendra.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We're assigning monsters for my game. So, the fiendish drakes, not to be confused, Kendra, and before Kendra makes a joke about musician Drake, you used to call me on your cell phone. Killer breath, they all have breath weapons. All drakes have breath weapons. You're a drake, you have breath weapons. Winged menaces, all of you have wings. Nimble raptors, you're all fast. Abyssal leviathans, you are all from the you're sea monsters. May I repeat acid spit? Acid is actually an element in this game. Or it might be an element. We have to figure out the elements. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let me actually bring up an image of the #1 fiendish drake, Rathalos. Let's inspect the one, the only, the legend. Let's look at him. Let's gaze upon... God damn it! People can't see him because the trim of the screen. Look at him. The one, the only. Powerful bite. Definitely for sure. The man, the myth, the legend. He's a family man. Rathalos. Damn, he kind of body slam. Oh my god. I kind of like just like literally its main attack, swooping grab. I kind of like that. Okay, so let me think. I definitely like powerful bite. Like they just armor scales is definitely for the money, by the way. Armored body. Because again, you don't have to make them necessarily reptilian. I'm giving you room here. So armor. Let's go with armor scales. Who am I kidding? All right, armor scales. Who am I kidding? Powerful bite really gets me. I'm thinking clawed wings, clawed talons. This is where I'm thinking immediately. Like, do I want to give them horns? Long neck? I'm actually kind of okay with a long neck. Actually, I'm okay with that long neck. Yeah, but what about the game? All right, so did I do a doodle for these guys? I didn't do a doodle for the drakes. So the art style for this game is gonna be really similar to like the OG Monhon art. Terrifying roar, all for sure. Terrifying roar is so on the money, DB. Good call for sure. Long neck, terrifying roar. Oh, spiked tail. I'm also thinking. I mean, like, I legitimately feel like I can envision these guys just like body slamming you, but I don't know how to say that. You know what? You know, like sharp. Oh, ripping claws. Ripping claws is actually not bad. I mean, like, I hate to just stake them all from DB, but DB gets it. Ripping claws, sharp spikes. I don't even want to give them horns. I kind of like the idea of them having horns. Let's just give them horns. Freaking like, piercing. Piercing horns. Stunning body slam. I feel like, because let's think about the ecology of these guys, right? Like unnervingly beautiful face. Oh my god. I kind of like, you know, I'm gonna put breathtaking in there. I kind of like the idea that like it literally like these are beautiful monsters. They're just unfortunately also like deadly as heck. Breathtaking. This one is funny, by the way, because they have a breath attack, so it's a breathtaking breath attack machine. Anyways, maybe not. Maybe beautiful is its personality. Wait, what's the synonym for beautiful? Beautiful. Alluring. Dazzling. Oh my god. Okay, so unnervingly beautiful face. I love the roar. I love the roar for sure. I'm thinking. No worries, kitty. Welcome back. We're on the drakes, by the way. Armored scales, powerful bite, long neck, terrifying roar, spiked tail, ripping claws, sharp spikes, piercing horns. What are other tools that a drake could have? Tail strike? We do have spiked tail already. I'm thinking. Ooh, trembling stomp. I keep going back to the body slam. I feel like maybe like grabbing the victim. I'm definitely blanking out here. Let's look at Rathalos again. Yes. Very powerful. Headbutt. Ooh, a headbutt is actually kind of fun. Well, then in that case, let's bring back the armored head then. Powerful headbutt. Constricting grip? Maybe. Rathy, my friend. He's not your friend. He is nobody's friend. He's having a bad day always. Alluring, dazzling. Again, these are basically dragons, right? Like, so like, what's like a great dragon ability? And again, they all have the ability to breathe fire, so like, that's innate. In story, okay, you're right. In stories, he is your friend. Hypnotic gaze. I kind of like that actually. I actually like hypnotic gaze actually. Now the last thing, I'm thinking, terrifying aura. Halfway there. Terrifying should be like its personality. Terrifying. The drakes have no funny personalities, by the way. You don't get to be a funny drake. I'm thinking, what was the one about charging, about just like slamming the opponent? He's just standing there menacingly. Hypnotic gaze. All serious, no dragon tails. How dare you? Me whenever anyone mentions dragon tails. Okay, Rose shoots ink. Rows of teeth. Ooh. Something about like breaking the ground, tossing stones at enemies. Immovable stance? Ooh. Heavy weight? I definitely I like Dallas thinking about it more in the defensive status for sure, yeah. Boulder throw. There's something about throwing a boulder that just gets me. If DB had said stone throw or rock throw, I would not have liked it, but boulder. Boulder is very iconic. Okay, one last one. Defensive, biting, necking, roaring, tailing, claws, spikes all around, horns, a headbutt, the gaze, the boulder. This something with wings. Something with wings. Something with wings. Not. I feel like that would be like the spike tail kitty. Honestly, Kitty was asking if we have something like the Rathalos Rathian flip. DB. Damn gents. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Okay. Powerful wind buff. Not exactly. Let's just go with this for now. Powerful wind flap. That I know it's not it. Wing struck. Wing. Let's just go with wing attack for now. It's not very funny, but let's just go with that. Okay, so now dragon-like personalities. Ooh, wing strike. I'm okay with that. Spelling. Oh, no worries. Alluring, dazzling, terrifying. What are other adjectives to... Oh, imperial. Ooh. Ooh. Tyrannical. Tyrannical. Ruthless. Oh, I love ruthless. Brutal? I love brutal. Oh my god, brutal is so good. You may... Max, why not just use tyrannical? Tyrannical is actually gonna be used for a later one. I'm saving that. And regal is coming up. Sadistic? Let's see if there's a better word for that. Sadistic. Merciless is fun. It's really close to barbarous. Would demonic be okay? Because we have fiendish in their name, so why not just like demonic? I'm gonna put demonic in there. Merciless is kind of fun. You know what? Merciless, why not? Powerful? I mean, I put powerful on the side, and if anybody's gonna have powerful, it's gonna be the drakes, so let's go with that. So, what are other words to describe relentless? I'm not sure about relentless, Kitty. Now, what are other words that you would use to describe a dragon? Cold-blooded. Oppressive. Strict. Imposing. Again, like, we want the middle of the Venn diagram, okay? One circle says words that would make a great way to describe a monster. And then the other circle is words that would describe a personality. Manslayer, not so much. So we want something that can be used to describe gear as well as a monster. Rugged? No. Scarred? Oh, glorious is kind of fun. I like glorious. Thank you, Dallas. Spiked. Spiky? No, I'm not sure about spiky. Disfigured? Gnarled? Mangled? How do we feel about mangled? Is a little bit rough, huh? I said mutilated? I don't know about that. Wounded? No. Injured? No. Inspiring? Unearthly? Twisted. Did we already do Twisted? Because Twisted is kind of fun. Yeah, we did with For the Birds. Okay, yeah. Unholy? There is something about that that's kind of fun. It is kind of fun. I'm gonna take Unholy. Okay, so. Dragons, they're evil, they're powerful, they're covered in scales, they're very, very resistant. Oh, Unholy is close to demonic. It is. Kitty's correct. Good call, Kitty. Rebellious? No. I'm sorry. I just I had to sneeze really, really badly. And I'm like, fight the sneeze, Max. Don't let the sneeze take over. Wait, are there any dragons here? Okay, let's check out the dragons. Okay, dragon Pokemon, inspire me. Dragon type Pokemon, inspire me. Beautiful is kind of fun, but I already have alluring and dazzling, so no. The issue that I have with overwhelming is that, like, how is a monster's personality being overwhelming? You could read it as like the monster is overwhelmed, which is kind of funny. I feel like there's room for confusion there, and I don't like that. Dude, I'm fighting this sneeze so bad. I know what you're thinking, Max, just sneeze, Max. Just let the sneeze happen. And I'm like, no. Yo, Sigard is ground type? And dragon? I didn't know Sigard was a dragon type. Angry? No worries, DB. Thank you for joining us today. Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye. So long, Bowser.
Mad. Furious. Didn't we do Furious for something else? We did Furious for the birds. Bye, DB. Angry. Oh, fierce! 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 Fierce is the correct one. Fierce. Pissed off. Outraged? No. Livid? Furious, incensed, mad. I don't think I want to use the word mad. Mad seems like a bad vibe. Not to make light of, you know, mental health. Irate. Sore, storming. Three more ways to describe armor you could make from a dragon. Taciturn? Not irritated. Irritated is kind of fun, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Consider this the funny one for dragons, by the way. Taciturn? What does taciturn mean again? Taciturn. Okay. Silent. 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 I kind of like silent. Muted. Noiseless. I kind of like silent. Silent killer. You know what? I like that. Dallas, I'm bouncing off of your idea. I like that. Alluring, dazzling, terrifying, brutal, demonic, merciless, powerful, glorious, fierce, silent, irritated. How are you gonna make irritated armor? Listen, wait, do we even have angry on here? Oh no, I just put angry in there instead. There we go. Some will have to repeat eventually, but I don't want to start repeating within like 3 entries. 4 entries. One last way of describing a dragon. Rathalos, what are you? Territorial? King of the skies? Regal? What's the synonym for regal? August? Sanguine? Majestic. Noble. Proud. Ooh, I like proud. I'm gonna go with proud. Sanguine is fun, but I'm gonna go with proud. All right, so it's a time. Yes, it is. All right, so it's time for the Royal Armotropods. Sorry, we had to make a word for these guys. Next monster category is any huge insect. Huge insect known as the Royal Armotropods, which are basically going to be Royal Armotropods. So these guys are the super warrior insects of huge colonies. So anyone out there, let me actually show you the Celtas, by the way. Celtas Monster Hunter. There aren't a lot of monsters in Monhunt that are actually insects. So I present to you one of the few of them, the Celtus. And, the Celtus Queen. And her boyo, the Celtus. You can't even see because of the way that things are zoomed in on this computer. But let me just tell you. She's big. She's mad. And there's other buggy boys. Ice Stalks? Ice Stalks is kind of fun. So, the plan here. I forget that, like, when she gets mad, she just, like, throws him around. I love that. Anyway, so, these are... All these boys share one thing, okay? They are bugs with exoskeletons. And they are armored as hell. Their default thing is that these are all bugs, insects, giant spiders, but they all have exoskeletons. That's it. So this one we come with two mandibles, by the way. Enormous mandibles. Boom, easy. So literally just start throwing out things that insects do to fight. Spins webs. Things that bugs do to fight. Telescoping limbs. Ooh. It literally is just telescoping limbs, isn't it? Could we say telescoping limbs in a way that the average person will understand what that means? Because I know what that means. It means that the limbs stretch. But stretching limbs might not get us there. So enormous mandibles. Gives widow kisses. Thank you, Kendra. Extendo arms? Not quite. Also, the sneeze has won over. I'm gonna sneeze. I'll be right back. Blood sucking? So, I'm not super sure about blood sucking. I'm not gonna lie. Multiple legs? Spider-like legs? Am I about to look up, like, the defense mechanisms of, like, insects? God, the Celtus Queen is so awesome. Holy crap. Okay, mandibles. What would you even call that? A stinger. Too many legs. I kind of like too many legs is actually kind of fun. Armored legs? Let's go with armored legs for now, listen. I want to just write basically a walking tank, but it's a bug, but I don't know how I would explain that. Stinger. Huge stinger. I'm thinking. Am I gonna just Google spiders? What if we, you know what? I have an idea. Where is bug type? Let's go to beetle. Literally just like horns, I think. Fortified? I'm not sure about fortified. Ooh, what do you call like royal king beetles? Herculean horns. There you go. I like Herculean horns. That's fun. Max, people won't know what you mean by that. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Is it already break time? Is it almost 2 o'clock? Excuse me? Giant pincer. Giant pincers. Easy. Giant pincers. By the way, I'm not taking this break, by the way. Giant pincers. Literally just look at Pokemon, okay? Ooh. What would you describe Scyther's arms, by the way? Excuse me? Yes, kitty? Well, what would you describe Scyther's arms, by the way? Blade-like... Kitty, it's 1:44. The stream is over in 16 minutes. I'm not taking the break. Hey! People are throwing tomatoes at me. Oh, look at all these... Yo, look at all these tomatoes, though. Ow. Okay, fine. I'm getting up. Fine. I'm on my feet now. Are you happy? I have stretched. I am on my feet. I'm stretching. Okay. I'm T-posing to assert my dominance. I'm reaching for the ceiling. I forgot to do that first. I'm gonna bend down. I touch my toes. Now I'm doing the circles that Chips taught me to do, okay? I'm doing the circles. Clockwise, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5, and now counterclockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you proud of yourself now? Are you satisfied? She'll never be satisfied. Buzzing? Maybe. What would you describe Scyther's blade arms? Bladed? Bladed what? Bladed limbs? Let's go with bladed limbs for now. Giant eyes? Giant eyes? We do with giant eyes? Multiple eyes? Oh, Ledeban Ledian, get out of here. Nobody loves you. We have horns already. Multiple eyes? I'm okay with multiple eyes. What would you call the wings that they have, like the wings of a dragonfly? What would you describe them? How would you describe those wings, by the way? Ooh. How would you describe a monster translucent? No, but I mean like I guess like bug wings that are quick and fast and can help them like move about. You know what, actually? Am I gonna Google what do you call the wings of a beetle? Probably not. Hidden wings? Wing compartment? Probably not. I like translucent wings is kind of fun. Translucent wings, better than nothing. Okay, 3 more ways in which a bug fights. That is not poison based. I understand that. Poison is unfortunately an attribute in this game. It's an element. Oh, it clearly should be leading a hive. Oh my god. Leads a hive. Oh my god, yes. It leads a hive of like little boyos. I love that. Yeah. It can roll up into a ball. How would you call that? Ooh, rolls around. Rolls. Let's just go with rolls around. You know, it just uses rollout. Easy. Parasitically controlled. I know what you're talking about. Curls into a ball. I'm gonna go with rolls into a ball. Durant. Nobody loves you, Durant. Get out of here. Get out of my stream, Durant. Wimpod is so silly. Okay, wow. Is this all the bugged Pokemon? They only added like 3 bugged Pokemon in freaking orange juice and grape juice. Giant Pokemon tier list when? Oh my god. I would have to do them per gen or something like that. Snom! All my homies love Snom. All my homies love Snom. He's just shaped like a friend, also like a little butt. He's shaped like a little butt. Okay, so you know what? Hallucinogenic spores. There we go. Now, what are some bug-like personalities? So Regal is there, by the way. Regal is there. What are some like words to describe a knight? Creepy? Oh, definitely creepy. Cavalier. Ooh, I like Cavalier actually. Cavalier. Creepy. Creepy crawlies. Champion. Ooh. Ew. No, I'm thinking icky. Not exactly icky. Disgusting. Kitty. It's a style. Your armor style can be a noun. Knight-like? Gregarious? I'm not sure about gregarious. Gruesome. Oh, I love gruesome. Gruesome is so good. Chivalrous? Maybe. Protective? Oh, for sure. Protective. Oh my god, yes. Protective is so good, Kitty. Good call. Armored. What's another word for armored? Shielded, protected? No. Ironclad? Ew, that's fancy. Desperate. Daring is... Wait, desperate is fun. Desperata. But also dangerous. Dangerous is fun. Now, so we have Desperate is the funny one. Is the funny one of the list. Dangerous is fun. Protective is fun. What are other like defensive? Defensive? Forestalling. None of these work. None of these work. Safeguarding. None of these work. Absolutely none of these work. What are some ways to describe bug Pokemon? And don't start hitting me with like, oh, they're cute, Max. Yeah, they are cute. I get it. They are cute. Especially Swaloon. Swarming. Oh, swarming is fun. Oh, good call, Dallas. Absolutely good call, Dallas. Swarming. Regal, Cavalier, Creepy, Gruesome, Protective, Dangerous, Swarming. Desperate. What's another fun one for bugs? What's another funny word to describe a bug? Or like a spider? A scorpion? I would describe a giant scorpion as... threatening? Threatening? Threatening. Aggressive, alarming, cautionary, dangerous, dire, sinister. Ew, I like sinister, actually. Do you have vicious on another list? I believe I do. Yeah, it is for the Leviathans. Sinister is fun though. I like sinister. Dire, ugly. What's a synonym for ugly? Grizzly, grotesque. Oh, grotesque has to be there. Grotesque just makes sense for literally a big old spider. A big old spider, a big old moth, a dragonfly that you fight. Now, how would I describe 2 more words? Grotesque, sinister. What's one angle that I'm missing here? Poisonous, toxic, mindless. I'm not sure about mindless. Noxious, virulent, lethal. No. Poisonous. These are all just words to describe things that kill you. I'm thinking okay, you know what? A synonym for mindless. Senseless, thoughtless, forgetful. No. Brutish. No. Mindlessness. Let's go with mindlessness. Slow? Yeah, the persona music is really doing it for me though. And you know what? What about dense? Let's go with dense for now. Let's go with the dense. I'm gonna go with dense. So we only need 1 more. Regal, Cavalier, Creepy, Gruesome, Protective, Dangerous, Swarming, Sinister, Grotesque, Dense, Desperate. Is there... What style of bug am I missing? Moths. Beetles. What is the name for taunt? Derision, put down... Oh, a provoke? Provoking? Disgusting, annoying? No. There's something here about like I'm thinking like the show of strength that like beetles do to each other. They're like, hey, don't mess with me, I'm huge. Hey, I'm walking over here. I'm the Hercules beetle. I'm walking over here. Intimidate? Taunting? Imposing? Daunting? No. I guess taunting is a, yeah. You know, it's intimidating. Hey, I'm walking here. All right. Diving should have been a personality for Leviathans actually. So I'm gonna take one of these out. So diving should have been here. Let's take cruel out of them. No, vicious. Vicious comes out, and we put diving back in. There we go. Why does this feel like I'm making a dating profile for bugs? What is this? A dating website for bugs? It has to be at least twice as big. Sorry for the Zoolander reference. All right, we made it through 5 out of 12. That's actually really good. I can work on these later. I might do them next time though. I have to make all the weapons too, but that's fine. That's fine. Designing games is fun. Alright, y'all. It is 1:55. It is 1:55. For anyone out there who's excited about the design of this game, I'm gonna tell you the rest of the monster types, by the way, because I know you're curious. The monster types are Winged Menace, Nimble Raptor, Abyssal Leviathan, Fiendish Drake, Royal Armotropod, we just did those, and the monsters you have not seen today and you won't see today because the stream is about to end in about 2 minutes. Flexile Amphibian, Walking Brute, Iron Wolf, the Prowling Sinisvet. We had to create a word, by the way. Basically, it's all giant cats or Sinisvets, by the way. Hulking Beast, which is basically like any monster that is just like huge, like wide and huge, like bears, moose. There's another one, like a bull. If you're fighting a bull or a boar, they're a hulking beast. They're just huge. I think the boars from Princess Mononoke, they're hulking beasts. There's also the warrior primates, because Monhan has monkeys, and of course you gotta have some monkey. Yeah, you gotta have monkey. So Rajang, you wanna fight Rajang? That's a warrior primate, baby. And the last one, of course, are the ruinous reptiles. Ruinous reptiles. So okay, the hulking beasts, I lied. They're tall. They're tall. They're huge vertically. The ruinous reptiles are wide. I want you to picture like a wide ass crocodile, okay? The crocodile from Resident Evil 2. That's a ruinous reptile. It's huge. Crocodiles, alligators, snakes, geckos, ruinous reptiles. Also, they're low to the ground, and wherever they go, they leave a path of destruction. They just mess shit up. That's their personality type. Dale asks, how much of a grind is Monhan compared to Gran Turismo? I don't know. A white-ass bearded dragon, though, kidding. Monhan, I mean, like, the thing is that, at least for Monhan, since you make gradual progress, it doesn't feel that much of a grind. Let's say you want to make a whole armor set. You don't have to, by the way. But let's say you want to make a whole armor set. You fight the monster, and as you fight them, you get materials you can use to start crafting the gear. You don't have to wait until you have crafted everything. You don't have to wait until you have all the materials. You can literally like be like, I fought the monster once, now I can make the boots and the gauntlets. Kendra, shut the hell up, Kendra. Kendra, I swear to God. Kendra says armor is extremely optional. How fucking dare you? POV, Kendra triggers you in the middle of the stream. All right. It is time for me to get out of here. Watch us do another LP and I'm just built like a tank. Yeah. In before. Kendra, you don't want to use armor? Okay, good. Welcome to our actual play of my Monster Hunter role-playing game. Kendra has decided they will never wear armor. They will always have only 5 HP. Congratulations and good fucking luck. Welcome to high rank. Monsters hit for 10 HP. I'll simply roll good. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Alright, wow. This game is so true to the real game. Kendra has carded for the third time and killed us all. Guess we failed the quest. Again. No, Kendra, I love you. We should hang out. We've all been busy. It's unrealistic. No. There is actually lore why Monhan quests are the way they are. I miss you too, friend. Alright, so I didn't do the ad read. But just remember that support me through coffee, by the way, top left, by the way, buy me a coffee. I don't know. I'll feel nice about it. Actually, fun fact, by the way, the current donation goal is to open my sticker shop. If you want to support me, please consider doing so by going to the link on the top left of the screen, coffee.com/mkirin. We are almost at 80% to the goal, and I am excited about opening a sticker shop. You have no idea. I have so many ideas for stickers. Also, becoming a YouTube member allows you the chance to have a lovely badge next to your name and emotes you can use in chat. Please consider joining by becoming a YouTube member. Beep boop. And also, I have books. Play my games, read my novels. The books are free to download, so download them, give them a try. I don't know, have fun. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad either. And of course, since the stream is wrapping up, please remember to leave a like. If you haven't already, please like the stream. It would mean a lot to me. I would really, really appreciate it. So, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. And share the stream with your friends. I don't know. I'm not your mom and or dad. Again, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and it is time for me to get out of here. So, I want to thank you. Yo, way to go, Tseku! Good job!
Mission complete.
Dallas says, thank you, brainstorming has helped me mentally today. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for helping me, by the way. Again, like, I love doing these brainstorm sessions on stream because it's like we get like 10 times as many brain cells. You know, we get more brain cells than what I have normally. Oh, Max, 10 times 1 is still 10, sorry, this joke doesn't work. Anyways, I was gonna make a joke that I have no brain cells, which is partially true. So, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for making me a part of your day. I want to say I had a lot of fun today. I want to be back tomorrow making art for my game. I want to start making the art. I think I want to work on the monster icons and maybe some images of the weapons, so get excited for that. Anyways, it is time for me to get out of here. So I'm gonna hit the hay, rest a little bit, and get ready for tomorrow. Again, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your time. Take care, friendos. Goodbye. Beep boop.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
You've unlocked me playing a different song for the ending because Kitty is tired of me just singing Route 4 from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. So here is a bonus song. This is the title theme of RoboCop for the GameCube. This song goes fucking hard. It's kind of wistful. It's kind of sad. People in the comments of this video are like talking about their breakups. Check out this part. We're not even at the good part yet. Imagine yourself driving down a busy street in the middle of the night thinking about your last breakup. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, that happened, but I feel better about it. Like, you can think about the past and, like, let it haunt you. But you can also, like, look past it, you know? There's a sunset in the distance. That sunset is another sign that time passes. Maybe you'll have a good time in the future again. Hearts break, but they can be put back together. And that's okay. So keep on driving into the horizon, into the future.